Alrighty, there we go. We are live. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Ashish and Dangerous. Hey, it's good to see you guys early. Hope everyone is doing alright. It's been a busy day for me, and yeah, yesterday was busy too, but today especially with work. But I'm finally free to hang out and show you guys the scope of our CWL. Some Legend League, how that's going for me. It's been pretty good, I gotta say. Yesterday was a little bit of an unlucky day for us in day 3, so we have a chance to come back in the overall leaderboard. Prasad, hey, what's going on? It's good to see you guys. I am feeling a little bit of war CC, so do want to get that taken care of. Big fan from Bangladesh, that's very cool. We have some clanmates actually from Bangladesh, so nice to see you on the stream. If you ever wanted to join our clan, then you would definitely have some neighbors. I do have high hopes for us this week, especially after how the first few days have been playing out. Even though that we ended up with the 0-star, we're still on track to put up 45 today. It'll be our third 45 of the week, if we can pull it off. Good evening, hey, what's going on? It's 1 a.m. and I'm watching you. Hey, I appreciate that, seriously. 99% time fail in CWL, and yesterday 90 plus time fail should upgrade heroes. Yeah, you should probably run some hero potions, I think. And by the way, guys, there is a little bit of a mini update for Clash of Clans. I'll show you. If you go into the App Store and just search Clash of Clans, then an update should pop up for you. I guess mine, no, mine did not yet update, so I want to get that taken care of. All of you guys should get that taken care of as well, because this fixes a lot of stuff, like especially with the replays and all the spectator bugs. Abid, hey, what's going on? How's Legends going? I had 4 accounts reset in the top 2,000 today, which is pretty solid. Although I am aiming for the top 1,000. One of my accounts had a nice reset somewhere like in the top 400. I think it was this one. I did my hits on this account yesterday on the stream, and it wasn't great, but the defense did come through nicely for me. And so I reset rank 348 for today. And today the defense isn't as good, but I do suspect with at least somewhat of an average offense, I'll still be in the top 1,000 pretty easily. You always forget about hero potions. Yeah, they're there for a reason, bro. And they're working better than they have in the past now, because now they upgrade your heroes fully to max as opposed to just 5 levels. Although that's been the case for a while, so... Hey, thanks for the follow, bro. I appreciate that. I'm almost done with the war CC. Almost. Very good going. What's your best finish? Well, my best finish ever was 202, and that was the month before we had this new rank system introduced, so I got a lot of trophies that month. I ended up with 6,254, but it was a 45-day season, so it was pretty easy to stack up a lot of trophies. But on this account, I also got my best finish in the new system, which was 294. I would like to eventually place in the top 200, but it's pretty stiff competition up there. I'm in Legends 2, and I hate the new Legends system, like with the tournaments. I think tournaments can be good, but I do think it needs a few weeks for ranks to consolidate a bit before it will start to feel balanced, because right now it looks like you need a lot of luck on defense in order to succeed in Legends 2, in order to promote, really. Alrighty, I think that the war CC is done now. Although it looks like someone's deleting archers or something from my CC because I swear I just filled this. Give me 1 second. Golden Man, great profile. Thank you, bro. You ever look into esports? I actually am involved with a team called Coastal Tides. I'm acting as a sub, but they do put me in a lot of their wars because I think some of their players are struggling just a little bit. Struggling to find triples, but I gotta say it is really difficult to triple in esports. Like really, really difficult. You need a lot of things to go your way, especially with the traps. Alrighty, I think we are good to go now for day 5, including with bases. And so now all that's left is to obviously finish my hits in day 4. You are ignoring my messages. I'm sorry, bro. I'll do my best to read them. Show some attack replays. Well, you're gonna see a whole lot of attacks in the stream, so just hang on, bro. Is that the only message I ignored? Because... Is this your own clan? Yes, I am the leader of this clan, GreenEternity, but I'm also affiliated with a lot of different clans, so... I wouldn't consider myself the only leader, you know? Like, for example, we have this other clan that we're networked with called True Friends, with a 173 win streak, and my good friend Faizi, he's the leader over there. But he does play with us as well. And yeah, so Rage with this result, it's not my, it's obviously a good result, but all of my accounts have finished at least once in the top 1,000, or at least twice now actually. Like this account has done a couple results in the top 1,000. Havoc has also done a couple results in the top 1,000. I think the most I've finished in the top 1,000 with one account is like six times in one account. My first top 1,000 result was about a year and a half ago. So that's kind of what you're looking at with the ranks on all of my profiles. Can I join your clan for Classic War and donations? You gotta text me on Discord for that. How did you get the name Dhoom? It's a famous Indian movie. Well, what it was just the word Doom in English kind of means like the end, you know? And I added an H to it. And all of my accounts have an H in it. It's just kind of the overall theme that I have across my accounts, like Fear with an H, Rage with an H, Death, which has an H in the end, and Chaos. That's how I got that name. I just wanted something that sounded kind of menacing. Okay, let's look at this base. I haven't really looked through all of the bases properly, I'll be honest. I definitely could have done a better job scouting at least a bit sooner. So I still have some ideas here, especially like for this base I can use the blower. I do have a couple accounts that I finished the blower on, the flame blower, so I can knock out the CC there with just one quake and no arrow, but I do need probably a couple of quakes to get that roaster. I think what I'll do is I'll get rid of this blacksmith over here and shoot the arrow through this army camp to go through the roaster and the sweeper. And with the roaster, 2 quakes, the backpack, and the giant arrow should be enough to destroy it, even with a max level HP module. Ashish, hey, what's going on, dude? And Prasad, Discord link here. I'll share my Discord username in the stream chat. All of my usernames on the bottom of the screen, by the way. They might be a little small. I think that's something I'll adjust after the stream. So I'm not so worried about this base. I'm worried about the other bases, which I have not yet looked at. I think that a base like this, I might consider bringing throwers because of the lava launcher here. Especially the potential with the arrow plus the backpack to get the single inferno, the revenge shower, and the lava launcher. I could potentially get the CC, but I'm not sure if it's worth risking a missed arrow. That CC placement's actually a little awkward. I think that if I shoot from this gold mine, like the one there, then I should be able to get all my targets. I think so. And then throwers should be able to take care of the rest with a moderate amount of spells. And then this is a base I think that I can get with my usual army actually. Let me see. Probably have to get a good arrow for this to work, but it should be easy. I did try the friendly challenge earlier and I missed it, but he has a different placement on his fire spitters, and this one is a little more favorable towards me. But the reason I missed it, I think, is because he challenged in Legends 1. Update the Discord link in the description so that people can join easily. That's a good idea, bro. I will definitely do that. And TJ, hey, what's going on? It's good to see you. This is definitely a base that I would probably end up bringing some kind of a standard mass totem Hydra. I don't think that there's a ton of crazy backpack value on this base. Like, the best backpack value I can see is trying to get the CC somehow, but I'd rather use the arrow to get the sweepers and just deal with the CC like with a poison spell. I don't think it looks too scary. And this is definitely a base I should bring the backpack. Most absolutely. The CC does look a little off-center. I wonder if he moved it because of the arrow in the backpack. He might have. There's definitely a potential for that. I can also get the multi-inferno with one quake and just deal with the CC using a poison spell instead of just using 2 quakes. So like 1 quake here and then 2 over here. Sounds kind of reasonable. I do think that the best follow-up for a big setup like that is with the throwers. Although Hydra or Dragon Riders can work. Do you work, bro? Yes, I sell shows. That's what I do. If you are a performer and you need a place to perform, then I'm the person you would contact for that. Hey cutie, hey, what's going on, dude? It's good to see you. Driving to a work event in Wisconsin, listening to a stream podcast style today. Yeah, I'm gonna try to give you guys some good info on offense, how that's going. Okay, I think we can get started. Should start probably with number 1. Let me adjust some stuff. I think that I need to find an account that I have with the max blower to get number 1. Like here it's level 17, so let me switch to this account. Did you say you have a shoe business? No, it's a show. Show business. Are you a full commission or a salary employee? I'm actually both. I'm working on a salary, but I do make commissions on my shows as well. Which is very nice, I gotta say. I can have a slow month and still have enough to pay the bills. Yeah, so here I have a max blower, and this is what I can use for that base. What do I replace? I think I should replace the poison spell and just bring a 3rd quake like this. What shows? A lot of Vegas stuff. A lot of Vegas shows. Have you stopped working out at the gym? I still go to the gym. I go about 3 or 4 times a week. Although I go at like night. Like I usually go after reset. Sometimes I go like past midnight actually. I'm one of those guys. The only somewhat scary thing about this particular layout is the air defenses being so close on the approach. But I definitely think if I nail the setup, I should be in a good spot to triple. So I think here I use one dragon, or maybe just a baby dragon and save a dragon for later. And yeah, let's go for this one. I almost forgot to bring the flame blower. I'm glad I checked all that. And everything else looks correct. Let's go for this. You been to Area 51? No, I wish, bro. There was a big thing that happened a couple years ago where they raided Area 51, and I was not a part of that. I thought that was crazy. But if you're talking about Area 15, I have been to Area 15. It's like a famous tourist spot just off of the strip. And yeah, the CC does go down there. And I do get the sweeper and the air defense, as well as obviously the roaster. That was definitely a key target. Gonna use an early healing tome as well. I'm worried about my Duke has just gone down, which is obviously not ideal, but at the same time he doesn't have the fire heart, so he is a little bit squishy, just a little bit, but still it's looking kind of decent actually. Duke is going straight for the revenge shower. I like that. Do like to see that. And I have a lot of troops still alive, including the queen. Somehow she has not gone down, which is good for me. I think this is a triple. Good first start. Nice same, but quarterly bonus. Q1 was 40% over the goal, $10 million territory, and I'm at 3.5. Hey, good job, bro. Great job. Doing a heavy grind there, I can tell. Nice 3 stars there. Give me one quick second. I just had a clanmate ask for a promotion. Okay, let's look at the next base, number 7. I do think that the enemy is sweating a little bit because they had a good chance to beat us, but they did a 1-star on one of my bases. So would have been good for them. Great start, thanks bro. I appreciate that. Is it true they have aliens there, or just some weird government stuff happening? Well, what I do know about Area 51 is that any plane that flies there typically shows up on like public flight logs. Like if you went on like a flight map, they end up disappearing. That's what I do know. And there are planes that come in and out of Area 51 every day. And it's so strange how they disappear on the map actually. They literally like, they're there on the map and you watch them just completely disappear. You would normally see where they land, but not in the case of Area 51. I definitely think there's potential to bring the blower here again. I have another count that hasn't maxed. It's not a bad idea, especially I can just use one Quake for the CC instead. I don't think that's a bad idea. The only thing is that there's not as much potential with the revive And that's kind of what I was worried about in that previous attack, is that if I had revived the Duke right, and he got hit by a bunch of air bombs, that he wouldn't have been able to soak them as well as if he had the Fire Heart equipped. Janet Airlines, yes. Yes. That's exactly who it is. All our Legends 1 players in CWL, yes, that's correct. We do have an account that's not in Legends 1, which is this one, but the guy that plays it is, like, all his main accounts are in Legends 1. This is just one of his, like, side accounts that he's working on, just on the side. Other than that, all the rest of us are in Legends 1. And he's in the chat, by the way. You guys should check out his channel. He has a little bit of a YouTube channel going. I'm gonna help him with some videos. But yeah, literally all of us are in Legends 1. So it is definitely a stacked lineup we have on our side. We had an unfortunate day 3, but definitely think we have the potential to finish in the top 3 or top 2. Maybe first, if things go our way. But there are some other clans that have already established a lead. Yeah, so I think here I'm definitely going to bring the blower. I think it makes the most sense for this particular layout. We'll go to the strip club in Vegas before I die. You better, bro. I think everybody should at least once. That is Hacker's Lobby, man. I'm not messing with that. It's funny. Yeah, this is definitely but also, like, the other clans are looking pretty strong, I gotta say. They all definitely have the potential to put up 45 stars against any clan. So definitely still gotta stay on our toes just a little bit, especially on defense, right? We've been not having the best defense this week. Out of a total of 60 defenses taken so far, we've only actually held 3 attackers, and one of them we held to a 1-star, so that's why here we have a total of 4 stars lost on defense. Anyway, let's try to set this attack up. I do think I need to bring throwers in this case, especially because I'll be getting rid of the lava launcher very early on. I think I'm gonna add another freeze. Is that right? That looks okay. I might also pop a power potion just to be safe. Champ 1, yes, this is definitely Champ 1. I'm using gems and upgraded crafted defenses. Check 1 less gems only. You're using gems to upgrade your crafted defenses, which, that's interesting, but those last few levels are definitely going to cost you a lot. So definitely look out for that. I was using builder potions to upgrade my crafted defenses. That was my strategy there. This troop combo, like this CC combo, is meant for the troop launcher, so don't think I need that blimp there. Got a couple of potions popped, and I want to bring, obviously, the flame blower max level. What base is that, number 7? Is it true that a Queen Legends arrow is coming? Yes, there is a leak already on the next Queen epic equipment, which is called the Monolith arrow, and it looks actually really good. It brings the potential for a lot of Queen charges to come back. Potentially, when I run this strategy, what I go for is I send the Warden in the beginning with the Queen to run like a mini Queen plus Warden charge. So I definitely think some combination, like with the giant arrow plus the new monolith arrow, will definitely work. Although in this particular attack, I don't think I'm going to send the Warden straight away, because I'll have the Duke on the same side as the Queen, and I don't want the Warden to get confused between the two of them. Alright, I think I'm ready for number 7. Are you getting them? I do get all of the equipment, so of course I will be. Let me figure out what's going on with the music. Okay. Think I should be ready here, right? This, I'm not sure if that the Quakes will cover both the Revenge Shower and the Single Inferno, but my priority here is the Revenge Shower. And obviously the Lava Launcher. Although I do think that I should be able to get that Lava Launcher pretty easily. Alright, let's go for this. First, I'm going to test for a Tesla up here, because if there is a Tesla, it will help me. And there is no Tesla. And then I'll trim that a little bit. I think I actually missed my my arrow just a bit. Gotta watch the Queen. Now the Queen and the Duke are separating. That's actually good for me. Now I can drop my Warden here. And potentially, honestly, just my throwers here. And you might be wondering why I'm deploying my throwers so far away, but it's because I have a recall spell. Wonder if it's possible for me to grab the monolith. I'm not so sure about that, actually. Potentially. Gonna have a nice poison spell over here. And as well as a nice revive. Yeah, so far looking good here, I think. I think that the Warden is a little vulnerable. I'm not sure why he's stepping so far into danger, but he does step back. So maybe he can finally get a little bit of assistance from the healers. It's good that he stepped back there, actually. And let's just revive the Duke, even though he doesn't have a fire heart. Okay, let me see what chat I missed. They should introduce super healers. That's an interesting idea. Not so sure about that. My lava launcher is higher level than that. Well, I don't think it mattered either way. Right? Because I'm pretty sure I ended up getting the lava launcher somehow. Nice triple there. Or I might not have, actually. I think I missed the arrow, right? I definitely should have shot the arrow a little straighter. Especially because I had the flame blower. I didn't need to aim for the CC. I needed to aim for the lava launcher. So there's a chance that I was saved by the fact that his lava launcher is a little low level. Potentially. Anyway, we can move on to the next hit. And I think from here I'll be using Hydra. I suck with air. Well, air is really easy, actually. I think that if you really give yourself a chance to learn how to use these air strategies, you'll pick it up pretty quickly. I'm going to change my troops and adjust with your army and try. You want to try the throwers I definitely think you might struggle in Legend League. Unless you're in Legends 2 or 3. I think throwers have a chance in Legends 2 or 3. But in Legends 1, I think that the modifier is just a little too brutal for throwers, especially if you miss the lava launcher somehow. Okay, well, the good thing about this base is I can just use my standard Legends army. And I don't feel like I need to run boost. So we can just go straight for this one. Just gotta be careful about the arrow. I think I'm going to start initially here with a baby dragon. Sometimes I like to save the baby dragon and use a dragon instead at the beginning, but there is an air defense pretty close by, so I don't want to send a full dragon into that. And so instead I'll save a regular dragon like this. So far so good with the start. I have one totem left, so I gotta be a little careful. I don't think I'm gonna save the queen there. I think that my poison spell is better over here. Nice freeze there. And I still have as well the last dragon. I think that this is gonna go down. Let's just revive the Duke. It's obviously crushed. Nice and easy. You might lose this. You forgot to place a dragon. Yeah, sure. I totally forgot. Right. Totally. Hello, I have shared you the info you've asked about in the Town Hall 10. Okay, perfect. That's perfect, actually. That's something I can get to, like, immediately after the stream. Usually the first thing I do at the end of my streams is check Discord, because a lot of people are always asking for my Discord information on the stream. So we'll get back to you for sure. I definitely need to aim the arrow here to grab at least this sweeper, because we like to broadside the dragons somewhere on this side to go early into the Town Hall and the CC. The only thing is that obviously I'm a little late into that poison tower, so maybe it's better to go the other way, potentially. I'm thinking about it. I've got 28 minutes left to think about these last 3 hits, though. Now I'm tempted, but I won't. I don't know what you mean. Tempted to what? Use my army? Because my army is amazing, bro. This is overpowered playing in Legends 1, and now normal CWL is easy peasy. You're absolutely right, bro. But all of these clans are in the same shoes. Like, most of these players that we're up against are also playing in Legends 1. So that's what makes it a little frustrating. I definitely would prefer at least a temporary modifier to give defense a chance. Right now, I don't think defense has any chance. To ask for my Discord, it's okay, bro. I regularly drop my Discord username in the stream. It's there on the bottom, actually. There's like a banner that goes across, and it shows all my Discords, even though everything has the same username. All my socials, I mean. Okay, I think here I'm just gonna bring something a little simpler. And that is this army. But I have to change it, because obviously I run the Skywagon now. I don't run the siege barracks anymore. I think I have a good shot here with a level 19 Duke as well, but I think I'll run the hero boost just to be safe. I think I should be good with these spells. Probably gonna use a freeze early here over this combination here, the Fire Spitter, the Air Defense, and the Multi-Inferno. That way I can hold my Healing Tome just a little longer. Just a little longer. But obviously I need a Skywagon to go with it. And I think I'm ready. Let's see. Let's go for this. Dreamboat, hey, what's going on? How's CWL going? It's actually pretty good. We had a rough day 3, I'll admit, but we're still in a good spot to eventually snag first place if things don't go in the way of our opponents. Should be able to get that sweeper. I got both sweepers, which is nice. I think I might end up using my Healing Tome just a little early. Send the Duke into here. I just want to see something get the Town Hall. And I think that'll be the Prince. Where do I use the Overgrowth? It's a little spammy, but we're still looking pretty good. Especially with a revive spell on standby. And somehow the Duke's ability never went off. He did get pretty low. And my that freeze was late, but I still have a revive spell and an Overgrowth, and it's looking like swag, honestly. I think we got some swag here. Faizy, hey, what's going on, dude? Sir, you are too good and hot. Thanks, bro. Thank you, thank you. Siege should be upgraded to new troops level in Town Hall 18. It sucks. Well, the Siege is too strong. I'll be honest. I definitely don't think that the Skywagon needs any kind of a buff on top of what it is already right now. The Siege Barracks or the Troop Launcher, I think you have a good point that those should be Town Hall 18 level. I'm on Legends 2 with Super Bowlers. I watched Applesauce. Yeah, I like the Super Bowlers still. Before, Throwers were like crazy strong, which I think was like after a January balance change. I was using Super Bowlers. I still think Super Bowlers have a good shout right now, but Hydra is working the best, and so that's why I'm using it. This is where I mentioned I would bring 3 Quakes, right? 1 here for the Multi-Inferno, and then 2 over here for this backside. So maybe 3 Quakes and 2 Poisons, 1 to deal with the hang on a second. 1 to deal with the Guardian and the heroes in that area, and the other 1 to deal with the CC. That does seem pretty reasonable. And the good thing about it is that I don't really feel like I need to rely on boosts for this layout. I think that I can easily get this triple without boost, especially because the setup is so foolproof. Like, it's literally impossible to miss this arrow. I will try air good, because air is definitely working the best right now. I don't recall ever seeing so many 45 ties in CWL. Yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now. There's a group that I saw on X, and one clan did 3 wars of 45 stars and 1 with 44, and the only war that they won was the one with 44 stars. Their other 3 wars with 45 stars have all led to a draw, which is definitely tragic for them, isn't it? That's why I'm saying we should have had a temporary modifier, because, or at least I think that if both clans end up with 45 stars, that both clans should get plus 10. At least, right? This one will be so easy, honestly. Yo, why not use gems to max Duke? You have 8k? I can actually, you're right. I definitely can. You have a good point. I'll buy a book of heroes right now that you've just said that. Honestly. Although the level 19 Duke is still crushing bases. Alrighty, let's go for this. No boost. Should I run the boost? Maybe I will, just to be safe. I don't want to end up with a 99% and then have my clanmates wondering why I wasn't running the boost. Might not even need that poison spell, actually. That extra one that I brought, because the Duke is sustaining over here. Or I guess I'll use it now, actually. Do I freeze there? I think I should. I used the totem, actually. I think that saving the freeze for the rage shower compartment was a little better. Yeah, look at that Duke, man. He's just doing crazy work. I think he could have done that at level 19 as well, actually. I don't think that the boost was needed there. But now we're looking good to drop the throwers. Just gotta be careful about the queen. She's getting targeted, ultra targeted right now. But I think we're good here. There's a minute and a half left and more than half of the base is gone already. So we're definitely good, right? Might have some swag on top of this. Good planning, thank you, bro. I appreciate that. I'm glad that I had this army at least in my back pocket, because I don't want to go all in with Hydra, right, and then end up failing on a base because it's anti-Hydra. Yeah, I think the rest of what I have here is swag, actually. A swag revive, a swag rage, a swag poison, and a bunch of extra troops. I'm just gonna hit the spiky ball at 92%. Easy triple. Cool one, bro, thank you. And yeah, this is typically how I like to run this army, is with an initial queen plus warden charge. So in that other hit, I didn't do that because of the Duke ended up on the same side as the queen. I usually send them on the same side so that they end up on the opposite sides. So yeah, with this setup, I think that eventually the monolith arrow is really gonna shine, because I can just use healers from my camps instead of the low level healers from the healer puppet. And yeah, now we have one more hit. Backpack value 2 rage towers on this base. I don't know which one you mean. On the last base, you mean? Doors, recall heroes. Thank you. Been waiting for this. Forgot to use this. We'll try this. Yeah, it's good, bro. Definitely a good strategy. We're trying. Were you talking about this base? I think you were. But actually, this is a very common Legends base. So, don't exactly feel too threatened by this one. Although... yeah, actually. I definitely don't feel threatened by this base. I can probably just use my Legends army with no boost and kill this. And the most important thing is obviously I get 2 stars, right, to win the war. But a triple, let's see. I think a triple here will put us in... well, Freestyle lost today, so they will lose a position there. It'll put us in 3rd overall. And if we had at least gotten a triple instead of a 0-star on day 3, we would be in 1st. So it's a little bit unlucky how that played out for us. But we're definitely still in the mix. Solo CWL? No, I have 6 accounts. I don't have 15. How do you know it's anti-Hydra? Well, just from experience, honestly. I'll show you an anti-Hydra base that I have saved. And I'm actually running it. So, I don't know if I want to show you guys actually. Because it's working well for us and I don't want to get it burnt by showing it on the stream. But... if I show you guys, you'll be like, oh, it's that base, because at one point everybody was running this base. This should be easy, I think. Let's just go for it. You lost 3rd round? Yeah, we had a 0-star, and it killed us. But we also went completely defenseless, because Savage Stars put 45 stars on us. So, definitely not our best day. But if I triple this, then all of our other 3 wars will have finished with 45 stars. That's where we're at. Okay, so I think I want to shoot the arrow first here. So I'm going to drop a dragon early. Get the arrow. And then shoot the Duke. And then the dragons. Should work. Just gotta watch the queen because that's a little vulnerable where she's standing. Especially once this rage tower goes off. Think that I potentially could have gotten a better healing tome. Especially because now my troops have mostly split. But I do see the town hall going down. So I think we're good. I think I'm just going to use overgrowth over here because of the damage. It's all raged up over there. A nice orb, I think. And hopefully a decent revive. Thanks for the follow, bro. Appreciate that. Mr. Anurag. And yeah, that 6 triples done. So we did get 45 today. Very nice. It'll be a secret between us, yeah. Little unfortunate how that went down for us, I gotta say. But once the plus 10 stars comes in for all of us, we'll be in 3rd. And we are prepared for day 5, I think. Let me just make sure all of our bases are filled. It looks like they are. So yeah, now we can just chill and go for Legend League. I think I should try to find one of my accounts that I boosted, so I can take advantage of a little boost, even if it's not much. me figure out which one that was. That was this one for sure, right? Although I meant to bring a super dragon here. Inferno dragon is better, or normal dragon for hybrid? You mean for like Hydra? I definitely think that you should try to bring real dragons right now. Especially with this new level, they're looking really strong. I do have an Inferno dragon inside my Sky Wagon, but they're still level 12. Although I'm pretty sure Baby Dragon's got a new level for Town Hall 18, like closer at the beginning. Perfecto, I know, right? Definitely a nice start of the day for us. Okay, this base, I think I have chances to triple here, but I also have chances to screw up. So I gotta be careful here. And this is the wrong composition, actually. I definitely mean to bring the... I definitely mean to bring the other one. So, change of plans. And hopefully I can still triple. That's a nice arrow there. Yeah, the one I meant to bring is the one that has the backpack. This one does not have a backpack. But I don't think I'm out of this. I just lost my queen a little prematurely. So yeah, maybe this doesn't work out for me. We'll see if the prince can help me on the backside. I did get a bad stun blaster there because I think I was forced. Definitely did not press that. But yeah, the prince is not helping me either. He's going for trash right now. And so I think I missed this. I definitely could have gotten good value with the backpack here and real chances to triple. But with this mass totems combination, it's just too much spam, you know? Definitely. I recognize at some point I needed to switch away from this. Now hang on, this might still triple. Potentially. If I can get good tanking from the Prince and the Phoenix. We'll see. But I think not. There's skeletons and a multi-gear tower. And the Phoenix obviously is killing my passive right now. So yeah, this does not go through. Does not go through. So let me find the correct composition. I have it saved. I'm pretty sure I just kind of had a little bit of a brain fart there. Can you teach me how to use OG spell in the best way? Well, for Hydra, it's a little different. What's your reset on this account? It's not that great, I'll be honest. With 296 yesterday, I still only reset 2855 because this defense is still like not that great. I ended up seeing Ueda yesterday, who I'm pretty sure was on the world stage last year, and he hit me with super dragons and tripled super dragons with the Sky Wagon and another super dragon. But I think that this is just a totem spell combination. There's no backpack here, so it's similar to what I used just now, except it's super dragons and not Hydra. Yeah, so Overgrowth and basically every Town Hall level up until Town Hall 18 is pretty safe to use on the Town Hall. That's what I think, but in Town Hall 18 you kind of have to use it more on the backside. So it's really complicated when you start talking about different strategies, I will say that. But for this particular strategy, I like to use it where it can basically nullify the effects of a spell tower. That's where I like to use Overgrowth. Although in this case, I will be destroying this backside spell tower with the backpack. Okay, let me drop a dragon here and a baby dragon here, and 2 quakes, and the backpack, and then an arrow, and hopefully get the CC. I do get the CC, very nice. Gonna use a free spell. Just have to be careful now about the queen because she's a little vulnerable. Especially so close by the revenge shower. I think I'm going to use Overgrowth right here, so that covers off 1 Fire Spitter, 1 Multi-Inferno, and the Multi-Gear, so that's a decent amount of damage covered off. And I used it close by where I used the backpack, so it essentially finishes the funnel I made from the backpack as well as covering off the damage. And you'll notice that's a very common theme with Overgrowth, is that it basically extends funnels. So for example, if you started with an RC charge in the beginning, you'll probably end up using Overgrowth somewhere close by the RC charge. I'm top 2k as well, but I messed up today. That's pretty good, bro. You using an old base? No, I do change my bases pretty regularly, but I think that right now Legends 1 is leaning more towards offense than it is towards defense. I think that's kind of where we're at. Like, the top players are still going to be hitting close to 320 every day. Give me 1 quick second. I have a clanmate that needs a promotion. Okay. I'm waiting for troops as well for the request timer to run out. Got the same base 3 times and failed all of them. You have to share a replay, bro. I want to see that base now. I have 2 IDs for Legends 1 and only 250, 260 defenses. I build my bases. Where are your resets? Because if your resets are in the top like 3, 2000, then that's some good defense. You can definitely pick up rank with that. But yesterday, my average offense was 287.333 across all 6 of my accounts, and my average defense was minus 269.5. And so my average net gain was only like plus 17 across all of my accounts. Like, for example, here I went minus 7, I think. Oh no, I went plus 23. But I did have an account go minus 7 yesterday. Oh, I definitely have good chances here with the arrow. Just want to be a little careful about how I set up my funnel. I think I'm going to start with a dragon right here, even though I might get targeted. I think that's okay. Hopefully get the CC there, I do. One freeze there because I don't want that ray shower to go off a little too early. I think think I'm on track to triple this. Just gotta be careful about the prince. He's a little vulnerable right now, where he's standing. Gonna use a poison over here, close by the enemy queen and the enemy duke. And revive my duke over here, and then assist him with rocket loons. I think this is looking pretty clean. Nice one. Everyone using anti-air bases now. It seems not so easy to triple unless have some skills. Yeah, I think that right now what we're seeing a lot of is asymmetrical bases because of the backpack. And a lot of raged multi-infernos, which is not good for air. Gonna wait again for this request timer. I think that I should have I do have another boost there. Share replay? Which replay are you talking about? The one that I just did? I'm not sure if you're in my clan or not. Or you are, actually, I see. And you shared this replay. This base. Yeah, this base is actually a little tough. Typically what I go for here is I send the backpack, like the duke, over here by these walls, these couple of walls. And he gets damage on the CC and the fire spitter, and then I shoot my arrow from like this pet house to finish off the CC and the fire spitter. It's still pretty tricky because you have to get a good funneling to go into the town hall, at least with the prince. And yeah, you missed your arrow here, and that probably killed you. But see, the reason I like to send my queen on this side with the pet house here is because I send my dragons over here. And with the arrow through the pet house, she can get the sweeper and obviously these buildings. But she can also eventually stand inside the healing tome. So I definitely think putting the queen on this other side was a mistake. Especially how early you lose her, probably. She's already so low. And yeah, the dragons are late. I should have a replay somewhere where I triple this base, or I'm also expecting that I'll see the base because it has been working well. Check skeleton event for a cake. I am Team Jade, so we might not have anything right now, actually. Yeah, if you're in Team Amethyst, then you do have a cake, but all of my accounts are on Team Jade right now. I don't know if it was a good idea to put all of my stars just then into a neutral tile going into nowhere, but whatever. Okay, this base. Okay. Think I'm gonna send the Duke over here. And try to get a good arrow. To get the CC there, which is nice. The spread is not that great, I'll be honest. Definitely should have not been so spammy. I was a little distracted by the clan chat. I saw something that I wanted to address. Let's use the overgrowth over here. And a freeze. Should get a nice revive here for the Duke. Looks like I lost my warden, because I'm paying attention to the clan chat right now. A little silly, but I still think I have this triple. Was a little distracted in this hit, but I still tripled. I started using Queen Arrow in random places, which gets value. Well, really the big thing about the arrow is that you want to get value, right, but you also want the queen to have a chance to stay alive after. I think that's important, because she does have a nice amount of DPS. She often clears buildings quickly. And if she has any chance to grab an air defense, like over the wall or anything like that, then that's also good value. It's not about just, you know, lining up a good arrow. It's also about ensuring good queen safety. Okay, this base. This reminds me of that base that I missed in the beginning with the mass totems, and it's a little tweaked as far as I can tell. Those air defenses are in a good spot, I gotta say. I missed the CC, unfortunate, but I still have a poison spell. That's why I keep the poison spell, is in case of that happening. I think I'm gonna use Overgrowth here. Might see some troops come out. Gonna freeze there just before the rage shower goes off, and I might freeze it again, honestly. But yeah, this prince, man, he never gets in a good spot on this base. So might end up losing this triple because of it. We'll see. I still have 2 totems. I just revived my Duke. There's a chance to triple here still if I can get good totem spells. There's 1 totem. This was close, but I don't think I'm gonna get this. We'll see if the Phoenix can finish it off. It's so close. And I do get it, thankfully. Let's see. Noted if possible, will invest 1/2 spells if it's worth saving the queen and set. Yes, I definitely end up using totems at some points to save the queen. Let's take a look at CWL because we have already a new day. And we might have defense. Somebody in the clan chat is saying that this might be defense. Not so sure. I don't want to watch the replay in case any of my opponents are watching. I don't want to get stream sniped on defense. This is a base I've been seeing a lot in Legends lately, but I think that there's good potential here for Hydra with the backpack. Oh, this guy just swagged a lot of spells on us. That's definitely not a defense. This base, oh my goodness. Look at all this backpack value. The multi-gear, the CC, the lava launcher. This is definitely a base that needs the backpack. For the highest chances of success. This might be a good base to bring Fireball. I rarely say that because of the lava launcher these days, but I definitely think Fireball has a chance here. Especially if it reaches the lava launcher. There's also potential for the backpack here as well, if you can plan it out properly. Like, I think that a wall breaker here will open this corner, that way that the queen doesn't round around, but you do need to destroy these mortars for that to work. I don't know, these all look like just random Legends bases, except maybe like a couple of them. Like, I've never seen this layout before. I think that base would be easy for Hydra totems without the backpack. But this is definitely a Legends base. So, these guys really haven't had the best week either, right? I think that they have yeah, they have not the best defense. So we should be able to get them, I think. See about that. I'm watching this defense on my phone though. See if that goes through. It looks like it's gonna triple. He's got 3 revives, and the base is mostly gone. So I think that does go through. Anyway, let's look at this base here. I think that an arrow to go through these air defenses and the CC is the best shot. But I might potentially follow it up with dragons closer over here. Maybe not. Not too sure yet, but let me drop a dragon here just to start the funnel just a little bit. Got a nice arrow as well. Just gotta be careful because this damage is definitely too much for the queen. I might even just overgrowth right there once the rage tower goes off. And I've just lost my warden somehow, I'm not sure how. I think that was the fire spitter somehow targeted my warden. This might not go through. This is definitely not looking good. And I hate when my prince does this, where he's chasing these outside buildings. I definitely think it's a little bit of a skill issue with that happening, but he definitely has been doing that in a few attacks now. Can this still go through or not? I'm not so sure. It has a chance. I think that I should wait for the prince to go to Phoenix here. Yeah, this definitely does not go through. It's a decent percentage, but still some mistakes, and I definitely think this could have been considered anti-Hydra in some ways, especially with these sweepers. When you have sweepers pushing troops into rage tower sections like this, that's considered anti-Hydra. And obviously triple raged multi-infernos, rage scatter shots. 90%. And where are we at now? That was only the first fail with the backpack. so far in Legends. That real first fail I did was with mass totems. Quite interesting, Doom. First time I'm seeing Healing Tome with the Rage Gem instead of the Eternal. Yeah, this is what I like to use. I do think that the Eternal Tome works better for some people, but personally, I've had better success with the Rage Gem. Although I'm not sure how I lost my Warden just a moment ago. I think that I wasn't paying attention to him and he ended up dying from the Fire Spitter. Oh, that's a whiffed arrow. That's really bad. I think I'm just gonna have to go like this with the backpack. If I had a wall breaker, I could have made that arrow work, but the fact I don't just makes it tough. Gonna have to use Overgrowth in not very ideal spots. Got a nice orb, but I don't know. This is gonna be tough. Tough to recover this. I might still go through. Especially if this Phoenix can get good value, but my Prince is getting targeted by air skeletons. So maybe this does go through. Despite completely whiffing my arrow. That was completely whiffed. I wanted it to go straight down. Flavio, hey, what's going on, dude? It's good to see you. I have had a busy morning, but I'm finally free and hanging out doing some Legends. So far, I have now done 24 hits in CWL and not missed a single one. So I'm happy about that. And Legends is like kind of okay. There's a chance to get 295 here. After a 296 yesterday, I'll take that, honestly. Should have used Revive on the Warden quickly, but still the troops went straight and missed the attack. Yeah, you're right. Let's take a look at that replay again. The only time I do think that it's good to revive the Warden is if he dies very early on through his Healing Tome. Otherwise, I do think it's best to save the revive for the Duke. So, let's check this out again. Oh, nice, let's go GG's. Yeah, we had 45 stars on day 4. Definitely a nice day. Yeah, so initially I was thinking I should just send the dragons to directly broadside this Rage Tower and just let the Queen and the Duke solo this Town Hall area. I think that might have been the better plan, because I ended up having a bunch of dragons and heroes end up going to this trash over here. Although, I am more the kind of person that likes to play it safe on the Town Hall. So that's kind of why I went this way. Yeah, I think it was the Fire Spitter. That's kind of what it looks like from this angle. It also could have been a Black Air Bomb. It was a Black Air Bomb, and it was through the Healing Tome. That's unfortunate. Yeah, that definitely kills the attack. Is losing your Warden through the Healing Tome. Okay, one more hit. Do have one more hit. And 4 minutes left to boost. Yeah, do same. Better take the Town Hall safe. Yeah, especially in this meta. I think that 1 stars right now will really kill you. And ranked. I definitely have a good opportunity here. This is that base, by the way. Dreamboat, if you're in the chat, you should pay attention here. Because this is similar to the base. It's not exactly the same base, but definitely the same style. Got the Sweeper, the Fire Spitter, and the CC there. Definitely a nice arrow. And the queen, most importantly, has a good chance to stay alive here. Now down to 2 totems, so I gotta be careful. I'm gonna let the Duke die there, though, because he grabs an air defense with the death damage. Can use the poison spell there on the Guardian, the Prince, and the enemy king. This one's looking pretty smooth. I think I'm going to revive the Duke here and just freeze right there. And yeah, we should be good to triple, right? Nice and easy. 1 black bomb. Yeah, that's the thing I'm saying, that the Warden needs a buff right now on his HP, is because of the fact that 1 black air bomb will kill him. And not only that, but the Ground Warden is really vulnerable right now with the little HP that he has. Definitely would eventually like to see some more HP for him. GG's very nice, thanks bro. Pretty easy hit. I was done deploying like a minute ago actually. So yeah, I'm currently global rank 1248. If what I think is that if these last 3 defenses come in at -40, I'll end up resetting close, like around the same where I reset today. But if I do get good defense, I have chances to reset this account into the top 2,000, top 1,500 maybe. That's where I think I'm at with this account. But I do think now is a good point to go into this account. This was my best reset of the day. I reset rank 348, which is nice, and defense is done at a -292. So I do think that in order to maintain my rank of 348, I need at least 305 or better. Or actually, I can check right now. And the first time I see 2 books with dragons. I don't know what you mean by books, because these are books, bro. Like, this is a book of spells. So I don't know what you mean by books with dragons. Anyway, let me check real quick. I want to make sure that I have the right info for you guys regarding cutoffs. Okay, so at the end of the day yesterday, the top 500 was 5226. Which makes sense because I did reset, I think, with more than that, right? Not exactly sure how many trophies I reset with yesterday. But the rank cutoff increased by +11. Although the rank cutoff for the top 200 increased by +21. So it's going to be somewhere in between there. So I'd say +16 is what I need today. So I need 308 or better on this account in order to just maintain my rank. Let's go for it. Use the builders, bro. I'm getting anxiety watching them free. Yeah, all of my accounts have the builders waiting right now. I know how you feel though, I'll be honest. I definitely know how you feel. Okay. So first I'm going to drop 1 dragon here to start the funnel. Do you have a good idea for the arrow? I'm going to drop a couple quakes here and then drop my Duke just a little to the right of the CC. Just like that. And then the arrow to get the CC. It does get the CC. But the reason I wanted to drop my Duke a little to the right is so that he would go left here this way at the start. Do I use the poisons here. I should definitely use a freeze at least. Totem. Totem. So far looking decent, although I think I want to drop my overgrowth pretty soon. That was actually not a good overgrowth, I'll be honest. Oh god. I'm starting to worry now about the town hall. There's a chance it doesn't go down. I have a bunch of troops headed that way, but the prince did end up going to Phoenix. So the town hall goes down, which is good for me, but I made a mistake with this overgrowth and put it over that second raid shower. So everything's gonna get melted pretty quickly over here. So not a good start. I said I needed 308, right? And I've already started with a miss. I think I might end up finishing my hits later on this account. I want to be completely focused. I'll at least do one more for you guys. One more on this account. Okay, this base. Definitely think I have better chances to triple this base. I don't know why I'm stuttering. But I think in this case it's actually better to send the queen and the duke on the same side. To get a nice arrow there. Gonna use the skeleton over the monolith soon to get a nice fireheart ability. It killed the It ended up killing the multi-gear tower. Got a nice poison as well, although I think I need to drop my rocket loon soon. Okay, I just have to watch my queen. I wanted to grab the air defense, and then I'll revive the duke here. And yeah, I think we're good for a triple here. So yeah, obviously not the best start with that miss, but I'm still on track for a few more triples. And I'm surprised that I reset so high and I haven't found any big names on this account. I found, let's see who I found on defense. I found one of these guys. I know this is a Chinese group that's very strong. Like, check this out, 94 win streak, and a few players in Legends 1, not as many as I thought, although the guy is not currently in the clan. So they might have some more Legends 1 players scattered throughout. This guy is 5281 at the moment, so that's definitely a decent rank. Osama too, yes, I did get hit by Osama today. He's done some decent ranks lately, and his clan is obviously very strong. Just waiting on a request timer real quick, but after this I'm switching because I don't want to do all of my high ranked hits right now. I don't exactly feel the most focused, but I know I will later, once I'm winding down for the day. That's actually when I get the best hits in, believe it or not. And that's not to mention, I still have some more high rank accounts, but they're not nearly this high. I have, this account was my reset in the top 500, but I have 3 other accounts in the top 2,000. I think this is one of them, Rage, right? Let me see. Yeah, 1456 reset here after minus 312 yesterday. I think in the previous day I was in the top 1,000 on this account. But defense looks good today, especially with this 1-star. So I should be able to pick up some decent rank here. Let's see. I start to push tomorrow too. You start pushing tomorrow? How does that work, bro? Because are you in Legends right now? Legend 1? I have a feeling that if you're skipping attacks, you're gonna get demoted pretty quickly. So, but yeah, you're right about there being 10 days left, 11 days. Definitely think that it's now or never with the push. Oh, I'm pretty sure I just saw this base. One of our enemies is using it in CWL. I do see a good arrow lined up from this hero hall to grab a sweeper and the CC. After the backpack, maybe the air defense, but maybe not. I would obviously prioritize the CC building over the air defense. So... and I missed the CC. I missed both the air defense and the CC. So, not a good start on this attack. Although I will say this base is definitely got some tricks up its sleeve. I managed to get the Rage Tower with the backpack, which is nice, but not getting the CC really hurts. I think I'll probably use Overgrowth just right over this backside. So maybe I'll still triple, even with an arrow miss. Still looks okay. My Prince is getting some decent tanking from the troops ahead of him. And my Duke is healthy and I still have a revive. Should be good here. I think it's a swag revive. Nice and easy, right? Oh, a legendary chest, check that out. And of course it's a skin, a common skin, right? A gold pass skin. From many, many months ago. Look how many gold pass skins I already have for the queen, so many. Just waiting right here to send another request. Just take a few minutes now in these first few days of the month. I gotta say that's one of my favorite things about the gold pass is that eventually we do get a 90% request timer reduction, so even if I finish an attack quickly, like in a minute, and then force quit, I can typically still request again right away. I think that's one of the biggest selling points of the gold pass. A lot of people might argue and say that the prospector is another big selling point right now, but The request timer reduction is definitely the biggest. Okay, this base here. I do see a nice arrow to go through the CC, but as well as like one of these air defenses and a sweeper. But I do think I'm going to do something different this time and send the dragons to go into the raid shower. Like if you were watching my stream a little earlier, you saw that one miss that I did, where I did not send my dragons into that raid shower. So let's get this arrow. Nice arrow. But yeah, here, see how my queen is being shielded a little bit. I think I might end up losing my Duke here, and it's fine. Maybe a couple of dragons can pick off the monolith there, which is nice. I think I might end up getting, yeah, forced to an ability there, which is not ideal, but I definitely still have a chance to triple with this overgrowth. And with the number of troops I have still alive, that's quite a lot of troops. I think I'm going to overgrowth right there and just send all of these. Yeah, that was not a good place, obviously, because of the traps. Not a good place for those rocket loons, but it's fine. The Duke should still go directly into the air defense here. And yeah, I think I'm good. Should be good to triple this. This guy's from Dirty South, which I think that's Down South Kings, right? That whole group of clans, there's a lot of them. Let's take a look. Maybe not. This might be their own group. Dirty South. Based out of America, I guess. Very interesting. They have a few Legends 1 players, but not a whole lot. A 17 win streak. But I've definitely seen that name before, so I'm sure I've come across those players before in Legends in the past. Okay, one more attack. I think I am going to end up calling it good on the stream pretty soon, because I do have some stuff I got to get to at around 2:30 and it's 1:45. Should be able to get a good arrow here, I think. The only scary thing is this sweeper, the top one, facing the raid shower. It's a little scary. So hopefully I can get that with the arrow, and I do, and I get the CC, so definitely in a good spot to start this hit off. I think I can probably just use poison right there, now that I have a bit of safety there for the Duke and the Queen. That freeze was a little late, but it's still covering off a decent amount of damage right now. Now, before the Duke dies, I want to see him trigger the raid shower, but he might not. Yeah, he doesn't. Is anything going to do? Yeah, I think that's fine, actually. Definitely still have a good number of troops still moving around. Not too worried. One more dragon, one more baby dragon. This definitely looks like another swag revive. And a swag freeze. Noah told me you got monetized yesterday. Congratulations. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Actually, I'm definitely happy about getting the channel really going, you know. It's another Tesla. You on tomorrow? I will be on tomorrow, yes. Should be on around the same time. You guys will see my day 5 CWL hits. And some more Legend League. Now this guy, I definitely know he's a good pusher. I've seen some good rank from this guy before. And this clan is one of the best out of Korea. Yeah, look how many accounts this guy has, and they're all currently in Legends 1 right now. It doesn't look like he has any accounts in Legends 2, except this one in Electro League. Definitely a certified pusher. What time do you work? I do all of my work in the morning. Like, I wake up at around 7, 8 a.m. and I do, like, as much work as I can do so that I don't have to have much to do later in the day. All of my work is done on the computer. So... okay, this base. This is interesting because it looks like that one base that we were looking at earlier with Dreamboat, but it's tweaked. Wondering the best approach here. I think it might be behind the fire spitters. Might have to go for an early arrow this time. I hit the CC there, and should finish it off with the backpack, just like that. Should get everything down. Do you think that this area is looking a little scary with the ray shower? Can use the poison spell here for good value, and a freeze. Probably drop another dragon up there. Looks like my Skywagon went down a little early, so hopefully my Super Dragon is out. It is, thankfully. I think I'm just gonna drop Overgrowth there. Not sure if this goes through yet or not. It's close. We'll see if this Super Dragon can get the job done with the help of a couple other dragons. And the revive spell. I think I got him. Definitely a completely different approach. Only because of that CC placement. But still a pretty easy triple. OP Army bro, thank you so much. Can't wait for your membership to get some good defense bases if you plan on doing that. It's something I have in mind, yes. There's a clan called Kirapon Solid. Yeah, I know who those guys are. Because they finished the past 2 CWLs with 10,500%. The leaderboard's gone, so I can't even show you, but they've done a great job in the past couple months in CWL. Mental people who just throw 4 clone spells on Super Yetis. Wow. Are they doing that in Legends, or are they doing that in just CWL? Because it makes sense if they're doing that in normal mode, I think. It's definitely a proper strategy for normal mode. As spammy as it is, actually. I hope somebody picks up this base. It's a really common base, and I actually don't like to go up against this base. There's a lot of air damage here for Hydra. I had a good plan for throwers to get this base, but it's tweaked so that I don't get a good arrow in this area. I got my words mixed up, but normally the arrow can get the lava launcher, the CC, and then like the revenge shower and the multi-gear. I could use the angry jelly, but that's risky because if I don't have any good way of keeping the queen alive, like, I mean, obviously ice golems can help, but if there's like spring traps and stuff, then this monolith will wreck my queen pretty early. So hopefully somebody else has some good idea how to take down that base. Matrix, hey, what's going on? It's good to see you, bro. On CWL, yeah, that makes sense, because I don't think that blimp bombs are working right now in Legends. Unless you went for like a super archer clone bomb or a super minion clone bomb, because super minions did get buffed quite nicely at some point not too long ago. They now have an extra shot, extra long range shot, and a bit of extra DPS as well. Just enjoying the, yeah, I know that was a big matchup. I had some people in the chat talking about it. Fireball looks good on that base with throwers. Yeah, I was talking about Fireball earlier because of its potential to get the lava launcher. If the Fireball is successful and the Quakes get everything, then the rest of the base should be pretty easy to pick up. See, these kinds of bases that have defenses islanded off like this are actually pretty easy for mass totems. So you could run the Duke with the Stun Blaster and just use mass totems, and the dragon should sweep through pretty easily. I'm probably, if I had to pick this base, I would send my dragons close by this top side behind the sweepers. Just try to get a couple air defenses with the arrow. There's definitely a nice potential for the backpack on this base. Through the lava launcher, the CC, these multi-infernos, these islanded multi-infernos. So I definitely hope somebody can spot that, or I might just write a note. This also has a good backpack, especially if you like to use something like throwers, because you get the lava launcher. How's your Legends in CWL going? Legends is okay. I recently changed my strategy, so I'm still trying to get the hang of it. I was using Hydra with mass totems before, but I do think that Hydra is working better right now with the backpack, at least in Legends 1. But CWL is also good. We have a three-way fight at the moment for first place. We started day 5 with the top 3 clans all separated just by 1 star. And that's Savage Stars, that's Pinoy, and that's us. We're all separated by 1 star at the moment. So if we get a 45 today, we're definitely in a good spot. They were actually rage cloning Yetis without the blimp, which is something I've never seen. Oh, when I did see that when Super Yetis got leaked, because we did get an accidental early release of the Super Yetis, and I saw people doing that. But that's a good idea, actually, because then you can bring the Skywagon with good troops inside of it. That sounds like something I kind of want to try out now, actually. Yeah, this base is too common. I don't think they should have been running this base against us. I will say though that we lost first place. We lost a good leaderboard position because of this base and because I did a bad attack on it. And that was a few months ago when we went up against the DSM clans. That was an unfortunate thing that happened at some point. This is a good base for throwers as well. I think that the arrow in the backpack can get the revenge tower, the CC, the monolith. And this lava launcher is not really doing much. Doesn't really seem like these guys have put many levels inside of their lava launchers, which I think is a big reason why they're not defending properly. Definitely not a good defensive strategy to neglect the upgrades on your base. So we should get 45 stars today, hopefully. And yeah, I think I'm about to call it on the stream because I have some stuff I gotta do in about a half hour. They don't attack until the last hour, typical Japanese mindset. Well, I gotta say, you can't rush, you know, good planning and good execution. I think that waiting until the last hour is a real strategy. I'm kind of stuck in Legends 2. You can text me, bro, and I'll send you some bases, because I know that good bases will help you right now in Legends 2. Anyway, if you've been hanging out this long, I appreciate you, seriously. I'll be live again tomorrow, around the same time, so... Okay, y'all, have a great day, and yeah.